time to break out the wreaths and bows if you haven't already and decorate for Christmas. This morning we have Lene Denson from Cleveland, the Florist, who's going to share some secrets for decorating your home for the holidays. Lene, you never disappoint. You bring us the prettiest things, and you are one of the go-tos as far as Christmas decorating is concerned. You really know how to do it.
Well, we've been doing it forever. My family's been doing it for 3 generations. And what I was telling you is a lot of times I may do somebody's house and help them decorate year after year after year. But a lot of times we want to change things up. And sort of this year, really, I notice things that are becoming more popular is the fact that everybody has neutral colored houses, whether it's the new gray tones or the taupe tones or the cream. And so a lot of the white decorating, white plants, white flowers, this is artificial, but it's flocked greenery. And you can add that to something that you already have. So if you've already got gold and silver going on,
I was going to hold up this wreath for you.
Sure. And you could even, if you wanted to, there went the garland.
I'll get that in just a second. But yes, this is what you were talking about as far as the flocked. It's very popular
it's just
right
neutral.
now.
And then there's white plants that go along with that. So, and people love things they can plant in their yard again. So here's a white snowdrop hydrangea, which is really cool. Like I even planted these on the side of my house, and they've taken over the side of my house. And they'll bloom a lot during the year. Then the next plant, and I might pull it to the center a little bit, and this is Christmas cactus. This one is a white type of pink. People ask me, how do I do or care for these? Don't leave them outside when it's freezing.
Right.
Enjoy them now while the blooms are set inside. Put them out. Leave them in the heat for the summer. They love that pure sun. Bring them back in next fall when they set blooms, and they'll last year after year.
And you were telling me these types of things are great to give as gifts, like for hostess gifts.
Yeah, and they're living things. They last from year to year. This is a Star of Bethlehem. This is something that lasts forever. You were telling me, and this bloom, you get tired of this one. It'll go through January. This is a lemon cypress. If you rub that and smell it, it has a lemony smell.
This is one of my favorites. If Joe will probably get a really good shot of it, how green it is, and it
carries
sets
that
off
lime
the red.
green. Yeah, and you could do that with a neutral room, not put any red if you didn't want to. But that lime green color is real popular. Don't worry about that garland.
We've got the garland. We're bringing the garland back in.
This is amaryllis, which people have loved for years. A lot of times you'll ride down the street mobile, you'll see old amaryllis coming up in flower beds where people had planted them years ago. And they come in red and white and pink and different colors. And the coolest thing, and it puts out more than one bloom. So you might give it now for Christmas, but you'll look in January and you'll have another one coming up. When they die, plant them somewhere. Like I plant these in my planters under my summer flowers. And leave them, and then they'll shoot up this time of the year. And then, of course, there's traditional paper whites, which are just starting to bloom here. It's fun to give them, like we have them at the shop, where they're just coming up in the pot, and you get to watch them. Now, they're very fragrant, so if you don't love fragrant, and you smell them, don't give them. People ask me, what do you do when they get too tall? Put a stake in them, a piece of curly willow, tie a piece of ribbon around them. It helps to hold them up. And then the last thing here that we brought was, we were talking about all the fresh wreaths, and there's so many different kinds. And this is one of the more newer or more popular ones, is like boxwood, round, square. And square wreaths, even in mixed wreaths, are popular. And of course, more of a fun kind of color ribbon. I call it like the Dr. Seuss kind of colors, the lime green, the bright red. I mean, things have changed. We were talking about decorating people's houses. I mean, in today's world, we're all ready for something to be ready and to put up. Or call somebody and say, come do this for me, please, because work is just more than you can do. You can't get it all done. And
Lene, you were mentioning getting back to the decorating with neutral colors. Again, you mentioned this garland that's like the wreath up front. It's easy to do because it is neutral, and you can throw it up. And talk about flocking. Is that something that's coming back?
Yeah, flock trees. You know, I remember when I was a kid, a lot of people had flock trees, but any touch of white, even if you don't want to do flocking, do like a neutral palette, like platinum is good nowadays. Instead of just doing silver, gold, you can mix the platinums. You can mix anything sparkly this time of year. But the white goes great with the neutral colors. If you don't want to do red, some people don't love red. I mean, most people at Christmas do love the holiday red. But if not, neutral's the way to go.
And also, you guys at Cleveland, the Forest, of course, you do decorating, but you guys also give the gift of flowers all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting ready for a big holiday season?
Oh yeah, we've been working every day for like 60 days, so that's all right. That's what we do it for. This is our time of the year, and we enjoy it. And really, it's a happy place. I tell people, I have people that come in my store every day just to see the decorations because it's their happy place. So,
And let everybody know where you're located.
well, we have 2 stores. One's on O'Shell Road at McGregor, and one's at Airport Boulevard right past Hillcrest.
And of course, if you need flowers, if you need decorations,
Right.
if you need anything.
Well, fresh greenery is what we really sell tons of now. So
Right.
you can buy every kind of cedar, fir, pine, things to lay on your mantle, things to hang on your door, things to put on your mailbox. But people love to come in there. It smells like a Christmas tree in our store.
Well, thank you so much, Renee, for coming in this morning. Of course, if you need decorating needs, she
That's
is the
right.
person to see
Call
at
me.
Cleveland the Forest.